Alright, we're back at the shop. We're gonna see the finished product on the roll cage on the fastest LS truck in the world. Carbon fiber doors. This is the only carbon fiber part the truck has. Everything else, metal. Everything else is metal. So this is the finished product on the roll cage. Everything's done. Everything's welded, painted. The two bars that go down to the frame, painted. Very nice shifter up here. The parachute, switches, bar. You got the steering wheel. But everything looks nice. Seat, everything's in there already. She's ready to go. They had to modify these. They had to cut them down because the owner of the truck, I think he's 6'2", so he's pretty tall. So they had to cut these down because of the helmet. You have to have some clearance in there. You're also gonna switch these traction bars. They order new ones for the truck because these it's just too much power. So these are the new ones. Look at these bad boys. Look at the big old swivels. So that's a lot of reinforcement on this truck. So there's a big bed brown, fastest LS truck in the world. Finally, the parts they were waiting, they arrived. These took like maybe 4 weeks because the guys, there was something wrong with the shipping. This car has a fork rear diff, so they installed a new rear diff. They rebuilt it, new lines, new brake pads, new brake rotors, everything. From the back to the front, they ran new lines. This is the front part. It's a 383 stroker Camaro 69. Got the hood. If you guys know Flaco, that's the rim he had on his S10 when he flipped. So the owner of Big Bed Brown, they're very close friends. So the guy gave him the rim. These guys are gonna go get the engine in Houston. Maybe Friday or Saturday. They're gonna go out there and they're gonna get the engine for this truck, and they're gonna pick up a transmission for this other truck. But I'll talk about this one in a little bit. But I'll give you guys a walk around. Big precision turbo, single turbo on this one. Side exhaust. So on this truck, they have the stock frame. They just modified the front so you could do a one clip and reduce a little bit of weight, but the rest it's all metal. So that's where they're at. They also removed the fuel cell. I think they're gonna make it bigger and move it because it was hitting up here, so they didn't want that. Fix some issues on there. And let's talk about this one. So there's another build they're doing. This truck's been here before. They've been working on both trucks at the same time. Welder. So on this one, it used to have the stacks. I'll post a picture. Used to have all the fuel would splatter all over the windshield, and it was a mess. So these guys, they did side mount exhaust coming out of the fenders. Just look at that, perfect fit. Flat it out. Big old 4-inch pipes coming down. Twin turbo. So they're working on this side now. Just gives you the money shot. Get them welds. Done by this dude up here. So they're grinding the other side. This is the passenger side. We're still working on it. Make it perfect. It's almost there. They're still working on this side. They're going to grind it off a little bit more. And this truck also, they're gonna do a roll cage on it. Same process as the brown, same thing. Let me lift up the hood. So this is where they're at. Looks a little messy right now, like all the wires and everything, but once the big, where's that? The dash, they have a plastic dash for this one. It covers everything up. So they're gonna do a roll cage on this one too. Full roll cage like the other one in the brown. Once they get that done, we're gonna start recording, getting some footage of this truck. We're gonna do a full breakdown on this truck, everything from start to finish. Fiberglass hood. See, that's the old hood it had. Has a big old holes where the exhaust will come out, but it looked nice. But change it. We change that. The cream, and they're working on the frame. They already welded the X, this other X. So they're working on the subframe for more support because these trucks, they're at 2,000 horsepower. So these trucks tend to bend every time they take off. This truck has gone 8 seconds, and that one has gone 7.2s. Low 8-second truck, but it's capable of a 7-second pass. Big old tires. Just a beautiful truck. Beautiful Camaro up there. And let's not forget about this one. This is another project the same owner from the Big Brown is working on. This is going to be street legal S10, and they're doing a badass build on this truck. So he's already done the whole front end, control arms, upper and lower control arms, suspension, brakes, transmission mount is already in there. They're just waiting for they already have the engine. I'll show you guys the engine in a bit. It has a lot of stuff in it, but they're still working on this one. Remember, it's going to be a street legal truck. They already have the cage on it, aluminum seat. This thing's going to be a monster. Everything's done on it. Let me remove the rims. Full suspension on it. I think it's a 9-inch diff also. Sport 9-inch diff. Oh look, this is the dash from the cream. You can see. There it is. I'll show you guys the diff. It's a big diff. Everything's already ready for this baby. Just a nice S10, guys. So these are the projects that they're working on right now. The cream roll cage is going to start next week. Engine is going to be dropped next week. They're going to put the transmission on this one, and these trucks will be ready to roll in a couple maybe 2 weeks. They'll be ready, and these were going to be, I think they're going to go run them in Houston, Royal Purple Raceway. So stay tuned. So if you like what you see, guys, please share, like, and subscribe. This is a short video just of the update of what's going on in the shop. So for more, please share, like, and subscribe, like I said, and we'll see you till the next one.